in heavenly love abiding. The words that you're going to need in, and you just pinch your dominant hand. I'm right-handed, so that's dominant, and I put it inside my non-dominant hand. In. Heaven, you take and roll your hands up, palms down, and then flatten them out over your head. Heavenly. Love, get a hold and hang on to it. Love. Abiding. Staying. Dominant on top of non-dominant thumb. Push it out. No. 2 fingers against the thumb. Clap it down. Just like your mom says, no. Well, no is that word with the 2 fingers and the thumb. Change or turn. My fingers are crossed at the wrist, and I start to go this way, and then I reverse and go the other way. It's to change directions or turn. My open hand, it is a possessive word, and that you open your hand against your own chest. Me or I, and you're just pointing to yourself. Me or I. Heart, center finger, and it just touches the heart area. Heart. Fear, and fear is internal, and it's just like you're trying to protect yourself. Fear. Safe, S hands, cross, and bring them out. You're safe. Such, and this such means greatness, and so you're showing how big it is. Great or such. Confiding, that's a trust, and you just grab a hold of it and hang on to it because you trust it. Confiding. Nothing, and you just shake your hands back and forth. Nothing. Here, and it's just like you're pointing to the area right in front of you. It's not here. Storm, and you're going to see the winds, and they just are violent. They go around and around and circle. That's your storm. May, and it's, I don't know, it could be this or could be this. May. Roar, and so you're going from the ears, the sound, the vibrations coming out. Roar. Now you have 2 words, with and without. With, your A hands together. They're with one another. Now the difference to without, you make your with sign and then throw it away. Without. This low is to be humble, and it's bringing it down, the H hand against your forehead, bring it down and underneath the palm of your non-dominant hand. Humble or low. Belayed or put. I'm going to be put into a humble position. But 2 fingers crossed, bring them out so that you're not going this direction, but you're going the other direction. God, you're coming down from heaven and landing in the middle of the forehead. Not straight in, coming down from heaven. God. A roundabout, pinch your non-dominant hand, and your pointer finger goes around. A roundabout. Can, your A hands, put them straight down. Can do this. Can. Dismayed or discouraged. Now in this song, it is a rhetorical question, meaning it answers itself. And when it says, should I be dismayed? The answer is not. So in sign language, it doesn't quite go that way. So what you end up doing would be me dismayed not. Wherever, and just back and forth. Where? Sometimes you'll see it doing this way or up here. Where? Or wherever. He, most of the time we're talking about God in these songs. So you're going to point to God up there. Open hand for possession. His. Guide, grab your non-dominant hand and guide it across in front of you. Guide. Want, it's out there. I want it, so I bring it to myself. Grab and pull. Back again. So you open your non-dominant hand, and your dominant hand in a bent position goes over against. Now, you don't do it 2 or 3 times because that becomes often. You're just returning, or you're going back. Shepherd and sheep, they shear. So you end up in the cutting, and cutting like you're cutting the fleece, but because it's a person, you put a person ending on it. Shepherd. Beside, and you just are designating the side of you. He walks in this position. Nothing, and again, we kind of talk about that. It's just nothing, 0, 0. Lack or I need. The X hand coming down. I lack nothing. Wisdom, and again, that X hand comes down like you're pushing knowledge into your brain. Wisdom. Ever or always, it's kind of like an eternal circle. Ever or always. Walketh, and you're going to use the walking motion of your hands, back and forth, back and forth. Sight or seeing, it's like you can see it. Most of the time they take it from the side of the cheek. Sight or seeing. Never, you start with your dominant hand on the opposite side, take it out, back into the tummy, and then throw it away. Never. Dim or dark. It's like you're pulling the shades so that it becomes dark in your house. Dim or dark. Nose, and you just touch your forehead because it's a knowledge factor. Way or path, W. Take it straight out in front of you like you're showing what's in front of you. Path can be with the P's, but it's designating that road in front of you. Taketh, it's over there. I want it. I grab it and bring it to myself. Take. Take. Green. Green, I call them shaken colors because it's the G and you just shake it back and forth. Green. Pastures, because it's not a person, you're designating a place. You take your P hands away from your body, make a square back to your body. Pastures. Before, your non-dominant hand shows the position and you show before. After, before comes back to yourself. Before. Which, just, it's like may, but which, you have 2 objects. Which one do you want? Which. Not, right off the chin, take it straight out. Not. Not. Bright, a light comes from a single source and you can see the light just flooding everywhere. Bright. Skies, designate what's over your head. Open hand. Skies. Soon, I always think of the flicking the Bic because I put my thumb underneath my pointer finger and it just pops out. Quick. Quick. Or soon. Or means over. Your non-dominant hand shows the position and your dominant hand shows over or. Clouds, you begin to see the sky above you and you're just circling the clouds as you go across. Clouds. Have been before and you're showing the past. That's the future. That's the past. Before. Hope, it's almost like you're waving to God. So you have one hand up here, one hand down here, and you wave back and forth. Hope. Cannot, if you think of a baby reaching for something he shouldn't have, and you take your pointer finger. Oh, no, no, you cannot have that. Cannot. Cannot. Measure. 2 Y hands, thumbs together, palms down. Measure. Life, if you think of the lifeblood in a person that flows up with the L. Life. Free, 2 F hands. You remember that crossing? To break free. Free. Think of Savior here. S. You're bound. You break free. Now this is a person ending, so you have to put Savior. Treasure. Oh, I think of Scrooge here counting his money and watching the money drop. Treasure. And with, one hand with the other. In heavenly love abiding, no change my heart shall fear, and safe is such confiding, for nothing changes here. The storm may roar without me, my heart may low be laid, but God is round about me, and can I be dismayed? Wherever He may guide me, no one shall turn me back. My shepherd is beside me, and nothing can I lack. His wisdom ever waketh, His sight is never dim. He knows the way He taketh, and I will walk with Him. Green pastures are before me, which yet I have not seen. Bright skies will soon be o'er me, where the dark clouds have been. My hope I cannot measure, my path to life is free. My Savior has my treasure.